I was just going to say I'm waiting for it to start recording. We're recording this session so we can upload it to the website for future reference for our members, because we do think that our members are underusing our website. Heather Potten, our communications officer, has spent an inordinate amount of time working on the website to make it as user-friendly as possible and to contain a vast amount of information. It's a fantastic resource for our members. So we wanted to show you how to use it, because we're sure that lots of members don't realise how much information is stored on the website, and it's all there, easy to access. If you've got any questions, again, can you type them into the chat box, and I'm sure Henny will monitor that for me while I'm chatting away. Even before you start, you don't need to actually log in. There's still a great deal of information there, which is available to anybody, not just members. Especially if you're wanting to encourage people to take up felt making, point them to our website and tell them to have a good look around to see what they can find. We have, if you scroll down, all these boxes link directly to the relevant pages. So you can log in. Obviously, you would need to log in to see the Felt Matters, which I'm not logged in at the moment, so I won't click on that because it won't take me to the relevant page. But if I wanted to have a look at the members gallery, for example, I can click onto the members gallery and that will take me to the members gallery. That's what it says. Now, I would like to encourage you to upload your profile to the gallery. When we were looking at this during the week, a couple of us did mention that we don't update our profiles as often as we should. So it's something you might think, oh, I'll do that tomorrow and upload some fresh images. They are listed in there. You can go page to page. But if you wanted to find somebody in particular, there's a search box here. And if I type in Wendy Bailey, if I spell it correctly, it might even help. My computer, there we go. And there's Wendy. And if you click onto the relevant profile, you will see more about that particular artist, plus more images, and also a way of actually contacting them and finding their website. So if you can't find anybody, you think, oh, I've seen this person's work, I want to see more of it, you can search for them in the members gallery and find out more about them and possibly contact them. If they want you to, they will have added those tags to their profile. The other thing that is very useful, I go back, if you wanted to find members in your region. So if I go to region, I'm going to go from my region, and I can then see obviously it won't list all the members if they haven't uploaded a profile, but if they have, these are all the members in my region, which is quite exciting. I've got all these lovely members making this fabulous work in my region. So do encourage your friends to use this if they want to find out about other felt makers, look at work, be inspired, or even wanting to get into contact with somebody whose work that they admire. So it's a great resource for our members there. Now, the other thing of which is of interest, which it is starting to be used now. Thankfully, Heather is grateful for this, because when she started, it wasn't being used, is our blog. Now, our blog is where members can actually upload their own stories for all members to read. Now, if you log in, there are a few extra blogs that are only available to members, like our discounts, DHG, etc. But the majority of the blogs are visible to anybody. So it's a good way of promoting an exhibition, or telling us about, what have we got here? The Flora and Fauna exhibition. There's an opportunity here. Exhibitions for members where you can upload photographs and give us more information. Projects. We've got kind of call outs for committee members. A review of a members' day. So do please take advantage of this. It's quite, Heather has made it as simple as possible. You can't, yes, you can you click on here and it will tell you exactly what to do. I don't think it will work because I'm not logged in, but I might go back to that if we've got time later and show you how that works. You just need to write your text, upload some images. Heather will just check before she actually makes it live, in case anybody it's a bit naughty and maybe accidentally upload something that we don't particularly want to see. I won't go into details, but you know what I mean. But do please take advantage of that, because it's a good way of publicising a story. I know with Felt Matters, because we've got a 3-month lead into that, and often, well, when we are now, have too many articles to choose from. So we will suggest, if we haven't got room for it in Felt Matters, or if it is time sensitive, for you to use the blog to publicise your exhibitions and events. Moving along to events, again, this is another underused section of the website. Please don't forget to upload your workshops. Either it can be online or face-to-face. Now that we are do upload your workshops, because it's a good way of seeing what's on around the country, and also keeping in contact with other felt makers. My broadband is a bit slow at the moment. It's just deciding to go off for a coffee. It'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. And it's very simple to upload. No, it's disappeared again. I'll go back to the events. Which once I've logged in, I'll show you how to actually log in your events. But you can search by region. If you're going on holiday and you think, oh, I wonder if I can fit in a felt workshop in that area, you can actually click onto a region. There's probably not much on here at the moment because we haven't been doing many face-to-face workshops, but you can click on a region and find what's on in that region. And unfortunately, there's nothing on in that region. But if you were visiting, you could find out to see if any workshops that you fancy doing. And also you can filter by exhibitions and workshops. So please do upload your workshops. Use this facility. Okay. So also under our felt makers, we've got our online exhibitions. And as you can see, our Flora and Fauna exhibition is now online. I'm not going to show you because we're going to have a preview of it over our lunch hour, but the exhibitions are visible for anybody to see. They're not just exclusive to our members. So it's another way of encouraging your friends to see your work by telling them where the online exhibitions are on the website. Education, now we have a new page on our education. Obviously, we've got information about the certificate in felt making techniques and the discovering felt making courses. But also we now have books about felt. Now we decided to have this for all to see, as we want to educate the world about felt making and encourage them to make felt. And this is a new facility where you can look for books about making felt. And it decides to load because it is going slow again. Now, I think my little introduction here is it's very hard to recommend a book because it depends on what you want to know. So we're hoping this will help you look for books on what you want to know. And we've broken them down into categories. These are all the categories that we've listed. And you need to then click on to browse the book list to actually find the book. Now, we've added here that it's by no means a complete list. It's taken quite a time to prepare this list, and thank you to all those that helped. But will be forever a work in progress. So if there's anything missing, please do. We've added a form here for you to complete. If you want to add a review, add comments, add a new book, then please do help us keep this book list up to date. So it's not designed for you to browse because it's not listed in any particular order. It's just a list of books. If you've got time, you might want to go through that list, but I would recommend that you actually look by category. So there's all the categories. So say I want to look for, I'm interested in picture making. So there are the books on making pictures. And so now you will notice that a lot of the reviews are pending because we haven't had time to complete the reviews. But if you then click on the continue reading, it gives you a full overview of the book. And if it's missing, maybe you would like to add that to us, completing the book review. And then it lists who it's aimed at and what other book categories it falls under, and the star rating, and whether it's beginner, intermediate, or experienced, or all. I did state at the beginning that quite a few felt books now are out of print, unfortunately, but some are available at a reasonable rate. So some are extortionate and expensive, unfortunately. Those that missed out in purchasing them in the first place. But a lot of out-of-print books are still available at a reasonable price. So that's why we still listed out-of-print books, because there's a lot of good felt-making books which are out of print. And you can continue to look at the books rather than go back. You can go on to the next book on that particular category. So this is the next book, From Felt to Fabric. So please do enjoy that new facility on the website, and maybe buy some new books. I actually did end up, when I was putting this together and people, members were suggesting books, I actually ended up buying a couple of new books. So maybe a good to look at that before you've got a birthday coming up, to make some suggestions. So I'm going to log in now. And I can show you a lot more. This is where I think a lot of people miss what extra is available for members on the website. It instantly gives you your membership status, and when your your subscription expires, there's your membership number, because often people say, what's my membership number? There's your membership number, and it's my gallery there. So then I will go to the members area. I've just moved the members area. There we go. Now this is where there's a whole list of things which are only available to members. There's the insurance certificate here, and I can click on that and show you. So where's the insurance certificate? There it is. And that's to view it. But if you need a personalized certificate, there's some often requesters need to know it's actually for you. You can contact the membership secretary, and she will kindly oblige and send you a personalized insurance certificate. Do bear in mind that we are volunteers and you might not get an instant reply. So please don't leave it to the last minute to request an insurance certificate. Give a few days notice so that they've got time to actually access the form, personalize it and send it to you. If you go to my profile and gallery, my membership, I'm going to go back to this again. Because the other favour that we would like to ask you all is to, if you change your address, and it gives you full instructions there on how to upload your gallery. And also, this is most important, the update button is right at the bottom. And if you don't, I'm going to scroll down quickly here to show you this. Oh, it's decided it's going to go slow again. The update button is right at the bottom of the page. So please do remember you need to scroll right down and hit that update profile, otherwise your changes won't be made. But here you can change all your email address, your phone number, your address. So please do that yourself rather than inform the membership secretary. It ensures everything's done correctly, and it also saves the membership secretary a little bit of work. And images cannot be any larger than, I think, is 8 megabytes. If you upload a larger image, it might not tell you it's too large, but when you try to update your profile, it won't work. So do remember to resize your images before you upload them. Okay, so I'll go back to the members area. Now here, this is another new addition to the website. And thank you to the Archive Committee for working on this over the last couple of years. It's been a project that has been on the cards to do for many years, and at long last, we've actually achieved it. All the back copies of Felt Matters and Echoes are now available for members to see. Now, they've been listed in 5 yearly batches. The reason for that is if we put them on one page, it would have taken ages to download. So they're in actual 5-year segments. So if you click on a segment, there we go. There's your, and you can see the quality has improved. These were the original Echoes, the magazine or the journal of the association, and they were hand typed and photocopied back in the olden days. And the quality that we now have is much improved. So if I click on one of these, it might take a bit of a time to download because my broadband is slow because I've got a lot running on here this morning. But they are now as uploaded as books. So they're flip books, so you can actually read them like a magazine. So it's taking a little while to upload. Still thinking about it. It's a bit slow like me today. So you can read all of these back issues at your leisure, and certainly if you happen to get COVID, which I think a lot of us are probably going to be going through a couple of cancellations today because people are unwell, maybe this is a way of spending your time so you can go through the back issues. And so if you click on and you might find that hard to actually see. There is a zoom button. So I can actually, do it with my, but there is a zoom button at the bottom that you can click on to enlarge the text. So you can actually read it. So don't panic if you see it first. Think, oh my goodness, I need my reading gloss, or I need a not a microscope. What are they called? Anyway, you know what I mean. You can actually read it. And there's some fascinating articles, especially how to make traditional felt in these back issues. So they're definitely worth looking at. So do enjoy. Now, I'm just going to go down here. So I'm fine. As an event, events, adding an event. I need to just cover that. This is quite straightforward to do once you've got the hang of it, and it's like everything. Once you know what you're doing, it's easy. And sometimes you just wish somebody had told you that before you started. So this is the reason why we're running over this today. It's quite, you can add a title, add a description, you can add the time, an image, and then the categories. If you click in the box, it should come up the categories. Now, you need to go this twice. Enter. So first of all, you would need to say it's exhibition, okay, and then you need to click again to add the region. Okay, so just remember you need to do that twice to get those two listings. You can add the venue, you can add the website and address. There's some already listed on there that you might have used before. You can actually add a venue that's the Royal Showground. This is one that's already been uploaded by me. You can add an external link and the costs, and then you just submit it, and that is done. It's very straightforward. The only thing that people forget to do is that you need to keep on clicking in there to add those extra event categories. If I go back, I can then view my submitted events. And I can have a look at my past events, and you can update. And if you think, oh my goodness, I've got the wrong date, I've got the wrong price, you can edit them. So these are my events here, and I can actually go and I can you can see I can edit or delete any of these. So don't panic if you get it wrong. You can actually go back and amend them. So please do uplist any events, workshops, exhibitions, etc. Okay, so we're going back to so there's more information here, submitting news to the blog, how to submit in online exhibitions. So do check out the members area on the website, because we do add extra things in there to help you. There's your regional contacts. I've been told by Heather that I've got to tell you that we don't list our committees or anybody's website address, email address on the website to avoid spam and unwanted junk mail and spam. So there's contact form. There's a contact form which I'll show you in a minute, but there's a direct email via the contact form here. So these are all your regional representatives, which you can find there. And then if I go back to the contact form, there's a contact form. Here's a list of all our committee contacts, and there's a contact form there. And if you're in doubt as to who to send your query to, if you send it to the secretary, Belinda, she will forward it to the relevant person who can handle your query. A few other things for members in the About section that you don't see if you're not logged in. There's reports from the meetings. Business Matters has got our Articles of Association. And you might want to have a look if you're wondering who we are. There's information about all of our committee members. And I'm just wondering if I've missed anything out there. There's lots of chat, so should I have a look at the chat, or Henny, are you going to read out any comments?
I forwarded 2 questions to you. One, could you show again, please, how to find the books page?
Okay. If you look under education, the books page is about, it's difficult sometimes to know where to put the various resources on the website. So this is why I wanted to point it out to you. This might not necessarily think, oh, that's where that particular page is. So there's the books about the website, the education.
Okay, and another question was if there's a max number of images you can upload on the profile and gallery section.
Yes, there is. I think it is 6 images. There is a maximum. There is a maximum, yes. If I look at them, let's have a look at the profile. I think I do need to update mine, so that's why I can't actually remember how many. So yes, that's your profile picture, which you see at the top. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what, it won't allow you to add more than 6, I don't think. Are there any other questions?
No, those were the questions. Oh, yes, another one. How quickly does a change of address transfer to the delivery of the magazine? Yeah, that's not related to the website maybe, but...
It will update the database on the website straight away. However, there is Natalie, our membership secretary, uploads the address list and sends to ProPack, our distributors, at about, I think it's about a fortnight or a week before they are. So if you happen to change your address 2 days before we send out the next issue of Felt Matters, you won't receive it. So it's just that critical time, but it does change on the database immediately.
Mandy?
Yeah.
It is the 5th of the month preceding the publication. So the next issue is in June, so it will be on the 5th of May will be the deadline for any changes to the for the upload. So database deadline.
Right. Yeah.
For it to happen.
Mandy, it might be worth mentioning the videos as well on the members.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Heather. There we go. Often we ask, but where are the videos for the members? They're here under the members area. There we go, videos for IFA members. That's where you will find the links. So they're the YouTube links to all our talks and the commission videos from last year, and there will be the ones from tomorrow. Heather's going to upload the 3 new ones that we've commissioned for you, and the talks for today. And also there'll be a recording of this particular session. It's not as exciting as Pat and Wendy's talks, I'm afraid, but I hope it's going to help you use the website properly and get more out of it.
Mandy, there's another question from Paula. If there is somewhere for members to download the IFA logo?
No. You need to actually email Heather or me, communications@feltmatters.com, and they will send you the logo.
And Nadia wants to know, would like to get a little bit more information about the insurance certificate, when a member might need it.
Well, the insurance certificate is for UK residents only, unfortunately, because each country has its own individual insurance statute. So it's only for UK residents, unfortunately. It just covers your product and public liability. So it won't insure for damage to your studio, theft from your studio. It's just if you are teaching, it will cover you, and if you are doing a craft show, etc., it will cover you for public liability.
Can I just point out, Mandy, that in fact on your homepage, all the boxes do take you somewhere, whether you're logged in or not. So the one about Felt Matters just takes you to the page which explains what Felt Matters is.
Yeah, yeah.
So all the boxes on the homepage will take you somewhere.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, they do education, blog, members gallery. They will all take you directly to those particular. So if I go to the, I can go to the online exhibitions, and that will take us to the online exhibitions.
There's a couple of other small things to mention, if it's okay. Top,
yeah.
In the header and the footer, you have your links to Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
And there are YouTube videos which are available to everybody who goes to our YouTube channel. So there are lots of public videos as well as the private ones. And the other element that might be of interest is that there's a translation button on the right.
Oh yes, yes, I forgot that. Well remembered. Yes, this is very exciting. Here it says select language. And we can actually the Chinese is quite interesting. So if you are, I mean, I'm aware that there's quite a few European members, and I know your English is wonderful, but you might find it easier to actually look at this in your own language. So you can translate it into, we did try it in Dutch during the week, and Henny said it wasn't too bad, because some of the translations can be interesting. But so what shall we try out? German. There we go. So yes. So anything else, Heather, that I've forgotten?
Might be worth mentioning the shop briefly, but that's about all I can think of.
Right. Okie dokie. Yes, the shop. It's worth. Oh, okay. So I'm going to mention about the login. Let's get rid of the German, English. I speak a little bit of German, but not that much. To get advantage of the discounts in the shop, you need to be logged in. So, for example, if you, yes, it says members need to be logged in to receive the reduced price for felt matters. So don't forget to log in to buy these, otherwise you will be paying more than you need to. The other thing I was going to say also about logging in, that it's one of the glitches of this website is that it doesn't tell you that you're logged out. So if you return and it's still maybe after an afternoon you come back and you think, oh, I just need to change my photograph now. It might seem that you're logged in, but you're actually not. So you do need to log back in again. Because often we have problems, people say, oh, I can't do this, it won't upload my profile. It's because you've been timed out and you're logged out, but it doesn't actually say that on the website. Unfortunately, that's one of the glitches which we haven't been able to resolve.
Mandy, there's another question in the chat. It's from Anneke. And she says it's easy to download the photos on the gallery. And as there is a lot of talking in the Netherlands about copying one's work, Anneke decided to put her logo on the photos of her work. And she's curious what the IFA thinks about it. Apparently it's easy to download pictures from the gallery.
It's easy to download any pictures from any website.
Yeah.
Where it is that is a problem. I think, and it's a good idea that Anime has, and I know a couple of other people do put a watermark on their images to make it make people aware that it is copied. So that's something that members might like to consider before they upload their images. It's a problem of this world, I think. We're not going to prevent that from happening.
No. And a lot of members are very happy with the explanation on the website and with about the way the website looks now.
Brilliant. Well, it's been a long task to get it into a format that will help all members. And I'd like to thank Heather, she's worked very hard. Other people have as well, but she's especially put in a lot of effort to make it user-friendly and accessible. And the whole idea of this website is that, you know, we want to be an international organisation, and it's one way of spreading the word and reaching all our members. So please, I mean, it's a great resource. So please do use it. Okay, so if that's all the questions,
Yep.
I think it's time to go into some breakout rooms, because I'm sure you'd like to